Dear Lord. Okay, you know what? Whenever there's an episode devoted to a character of Night Raid, or whatever main character there is, know this. The next episode, they're gonna die. We have Sheely, now Bulat. This ain't right. Oh, I hope you guys have noticed this change of background. Right now, I'm at a friend's house right now, and Agami Get Kill aired on, so I'm just gonna do the review from here instead of later. But this episode was awesome. We have another death, so rest in peace, Bulat. And we also got something. Tatsumi finally got his own Imperial arms. Bulat handed over his Incursio to Tatsumi, and Tatsumi has evolved the Incursio, and it looks badass. But what happened to this episode? We leave off from Bulat versus Liver, his old comrade, and Liver has a backstory of why he devoted his life to serving Esdeath. He was a prisoner from where Bulat left off, and while he was in prison, Esdeath came over and wanted him to become her like crony, and she wanted to she said that you can have power if you just join me. So basically she's saying, join the dark side. We can rule the world together. Little Star Wars thing, but in the anime version. So we also get Bulat so overpowered with the Incurgio, but it also has its limits too. Both Imperial Arms users were at their limit, so they weren't able to use their Imperial arms. Ugh. Their Imperial arms, and they decided to use their swords. So Bulat takes out his Incursio's key, summoning that sword like he's Thor, the god of thunder, and then Liver uses his injection. It's actually a poison, and it actually enhances his body. So it's sort of complicated. I can't think of an example of that drug, but they start going at it, and Bulat gets a good cut out of him, a life-ending cut, but then Liver uses the blood to his advantage, and the blood has the poison in it, so it shoots at a few spots in Bulat, and Bulat is affected by the poison, and we have that one guy left that, I honestly thought that was a girl that acted like a cat, but he's actually a man, and he can actually use his flute that he used to brainwash everybody. He could enhance his body, and he can turn into this big demon. So then Tatsumi doesn't know what to do because he was just fighting with this person, and he's battle damaged and stuff. And Bulat is at his limits to the point of where he's about to die. So what Bulat does is hand over the Incursio to Tatsumi, which is really unexpected because I sort of thought he was gonna die, but I mean, just why did he have to die, man? So I already knew he was gonna die when he already handed over the Incursio to Tatsumi, because I thought Tatsumi was gonna get an entirely new, different Imperial Imperial arms in the on like the last episode or something, but he got it this time. So he punches this guy. They like clash punches, and he punches him like 50 feet away, and he instantly dies because like all this blood splattered on this wall, and he instantly died. So three beasts have been taken out one by one by Bulat and Tatsumi. They all won that fight, so all that's left is Esdeath and something else. I'll get into that later. And you see Bulat drifting off, impressed at how Tatsumi has surpassed him. He says, "I'll be watching over him," and then he dies. But it just shows that the series, you can die at any time. I mean, it's not just the regular shonen protocol, and it's just sad, man. I mean, first Shele, now Bulat. I like Bulat. I literally called him bro every time, but just to see him die, that just sucked. But we also get an introduction to Akame's sister, Kurome, which was introduced when they were fighting Zinc the Executioner. A little backstory on that. And from what we know, they were all raised up in the wild, so I can't wait to see Kurome's introduction next episode, what she has in store for us. And that's all that concluded this episode. Rest in peace, Bulat. And I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like this review. Do not forget to comment, hit that like button like it stole something, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more anime reviews and gaming. If you guys like that too, do not forget to follow me on Twitter. That will be in the description if you guys want to stay connected. And yeah, until we meet again, see ya.